top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Leaves it with the running back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the ground to try to move the chains. It's a seam wide open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the 2nd level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the... Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Clemson jumps to the line. Wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he's got it inside the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
On that last one, they'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run the toss. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Boston College, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab deep. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Tigers. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's James. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's loose. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Touchdown, Boston College. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Clemson is quick to the line. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Davidson. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Bond. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Quarterback making checks. Pushes toward the goal line. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Clemson. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
They're going to run it. He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's James. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Harris. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's McDonald. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Harris. At the 45, on his way. Wide open spaces. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Trying to power it in. They'll knock him. Dropping back, it's James. And the quarterback left him with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Davidson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense of the field. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Dropping back, it's James. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And the Golden Eagles are in a mess here on third and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He's got him first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's James. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Boston College!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason.
Run to the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw. It's James. Final little time. Lets it go. The quick out. Across the 30. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me or you, Reese, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance. It's a running room. He's loose. Touchdown, Boston College. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. A strike downfield. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you.